Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Welcome everybody to MACFEST 2024. We've got a very special event today, and we're saying hello from the UK, from France, Germany, Afghanistan, and from Pakistan. It's a special event, part of the Muslim Women's Arts Festival, with very inspiring young Muslim women artists. They're going to talk about their works and their life. And the host for today is Raphaelle Beecroft. She's an interim professor and researcher in English language pedagogy at Karlsruhe University of Education in Germany. Her research interests include her further development of intercultural communicative competence and competences for democratic culture translation, virtual exchange and drama methods in foreign language pedagogy, informal second language learning and digitalization. She's a teacher, personality professionalization, so sorry, as well as the colonization and diversification of English language teaching, especially in the field of primary language education. So Raphaelle will be hosting our 4 Muslim women artists. And if you have any questions about the artworks, about the life and the reality for these women, please put those questions in the chat or in the Q&A portal. We will pick them up and we'll answer them for you. Also, stay connected with MACFEST on social media. MACFEST is on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and TikTok. And please use our hashtag #SpreadHoney, Now, this is one of our last events. We've got one more today straight after this one. It's an event with a children's author, Roxana Gidrouz. So if you are interested, you're going to have to finish this webinar and then use that different link for the other webinar. If you haven't registered yet, the link is on Eventbrite. And then we've got one more event in a week's time, next weekend, about faith and hijab. Aside from that, MACFEST will be visiting Abdullah Quilliam Mosque in Liverpool. It's a live event and it's a national tour. So all the details are, as always, on Eventbrite. Now over to you, Raphaelle.
Thank you very much. I'm welcome to everybody from me as well. I'm honoured and humbled to be able to host this session and present these fantastic Afghani women artists who will be presenting and discussing their artworks to you, the techniques that they use and the motifs that their artwork represents during the course of this session. I'll be talking for about 15 minutes each, and I'm once again very honoured to present first of all Abna Yosufi, who graduated in sociology from a university in Badakhshan in Afghanistan, but who is now living in Islamabad in Pakistan because she was threatened by the Taliban for her activities. As a second presenter, we will have Farzana Sarmauri, who's from Ghazni in Afghanistan, who is also joining us for similar reasons from Islamabad in Pakistan. And Farzana is a recent computer science graduate. We then have Marfa Shaker and Taima Tafaze, who will also be presenting. As Katarzyna said, if you would like to put any questions you have in the chat, we will answer them all at the end of the session after our 4 Afghani women artists have presented. So with no further ado, I would like to go on to Amna Yusufi's presentation. Over to you, Amna.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for having me in this panel. And I'm Amna Yusuf.
Amna, you seem to have muted yourself, or you seem to be muted.
Yes, sorry.
Perfect. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for having me on this panel. My name is Amna Yusuf, an Afghan female artist from Afghanistan, and I'm honored to be here today to share my story and art. Thank you so much for this. And this one, this art, about this art, this is a digital artwork inspired by the situation of the girls. In the middle of the art is a girl, and in the middle is a talib. Sorry, there is a talib and a man that called in Afghanistan talib, and at the end of the picture or art is girls, and at the behind of them are lots of women that wearing hijab. That this hijab is called chaudhary in Afghanistan, and the women's hair has stayed with the tallest braid. I made this part because they always noticed women's hair and their hijab, and has the Afghan women says hanging from our hair. And also in the hand of the girls is a piece of paper written on it, let me learn. And I wrote this because the women in Afghanistan are not allowed to their most basic rights like education, like wearing and any other else. So I wrote this, and also the girl's mouth is closed because she has no rights to freedom of speech. And I want to bring this. This is already a digital artwork, and I want to bring this work to the canvas because it's very meaningful and special for me. Because of this, I want to share this in canvas, inshallah. And next one. Yeah, this one, about this one, this is also a digital artwork that was taken from a photo of a woman wearing the local dress of Afghanistan. And in Afghanistan, different tribes live and different tribes lives in Afghanistan, and the local dress of each tribes is different. Maybe in every country and every tribes or in every class is like this. And this is a local dress of the north of the country. I mean Afghanistan, and the Tajik regions all are mostly related to Badakhshan, where I am originally from. Lartins, various handmade aids and necklace as can be seen in this work or in this photo. I want to refresh the forgotten local clothes with this artwork. Because of this, I work it. And next one, please. Yeah, and this one. Maybe all of you, or maybe not, heard the name of the Rumi. This work is from him. This work is oil painting on canvas that related to the Rumi. He is a great Persian-speaking poet and mystic in 7th century of the lunar calendar. And the middle of the photo or the picture or painting is Samo dance. And Samo dance as a type of Sufi dance that involves twisting to the body in a trance-like manner for the spiritual purpose. And Samo has a long historical history and is the story of the evolution of the soul. And there is also a poem that it is also by the Rumi, or poem is also by the Rumi, that in Persian is like this: Bayat ke jumla jan shavi tolayat janan shavi. The meaning is you should become also yantal, you are worthy of the spirits. And he is a great PM or a great person for everyone. And the other one, yeah. And this one, this is a sad story about myself. This is basically work from my picture, my graduation picture, and graduation time when I graduated from the university. I worked this in this time which I finished with the difficult of foundation and limitation I have, and I was trained for my activities from the Taliban side, and that's why I made this work. This work reminds me to how strong I was in this time, how strong I was, because I had lots of problem in this time. And it's also, I wrote this because to be a message for my generation to not give up, for all women. And the other one, and it's the last one, the last work that it's also authentic. I mean, this act of immigration, a woman who has lived her whole house and family and immigrated. And this one is also a story, a sad story. I think Afghanistan have lots of sad story. And the story is like this. Now, when I came to Pakistan and I went to Afghanistan and Pakistan border, I saw a woman crying, and I sat next to her for sympathy. And that was she was pregnant and had lost her husband in the civil wars. Her husband family took her children from her. She left Afghanistan because of the loneliness, as if she didn't wanna leave, she had to do this. And this painting is inspired by her, a woman who, as her imaginary family and dissipated date house behind her, and her feet are like trees roots and separated from her homeland and bleeding. And I think it's not just one story about one woman in Afghanistan, because it's all Afghan story and maybe all immigration stories. And it was all about my artwork.
Thank you very, very much for the incredibly powerful messages which you convey through your artwork. It's really incredible. I was wondering if you could maybe tell us how you became an artist. Have you always been interested in art, or is it something that you found as a medium to express your thoughts and to convey messages? Maybe you could tell us a little bit about how long you have been creating art for and your reasons for doing so.
Yeah, about why I'm an artist, I must say that for me, art is the way to express myself and tell my story in a way that words often cannot. And growing up in Afghanistan, I was surrounded by the beauty and ugliness. I learned to express myself through art as a way to cope with the challenge and limitation of my environment. And about the subject I paint, I keep to explore them to identity, freedom, and social in my works. And I paint about the experience of Afghan women most, and the beauty of Afghan culture, and the resilience of the human spirit. And also most of my work is protest, and mostly I work about Afghan women, because in Afghanistan women have a lot of pain, and it's just work that I can do. It's only work that I can do it. Yes.
Thank you very, very much. Great. Then we'll go on to our second artist. Thank you very much, Amna. And we will go on to Farzana now, Farzana Zarfawi, who will present her art to us now.
Good evening, everyone. I am Farzana Sarwari, and a recent graduate from computer science, and I am honored today here to share my artistic journey with you all. First and foremost, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the organizers of this exhibition for providing us with this wonderful opportunity to showcase my artworks and my fellows artists. Thank you for your tireless efforts and dedication to promoting art and creativity. As an artist, I am often asked why I create art. For me, art is a way to express myself, to tell stories, and to connect with others on a deeper level. I believe that art has the power to transcend boundaries and bring people together in a way that nothing else can do. My artistic journey began at a very young age when my father used to draw football players, flowers, cookies, and all. So I used to sit beside him, and I used to watch him. And sometimes I used to beg him to draw mehendi and do henna for me in my hand, and draw flowers on my hand. So he became gradually he became my inspiration for arts, and he taught me how to see the beauty in the world and capture those beauties within the paper. On my drawing, what happened that my drawing teacher told me that bring tomorrow your mother. I asked her why. She said that I want to talk her. And then after that she informed my mother that your daughter is very talented. I have seen her drawings and artworks. You must let her create and as well as furnish and nurture her talent. But my mother then after that preferred that she must prioritize my studies. That's why she did not let me to go with my talent and skills. So after graduation, she gave me the opportunity to pursue with my talent and go for my art classes, and I joined my art classes. As I grew older, my passion for my artworks get stronger, and I began working with different mediums like as well as with different techniques like like watercolor, oil color, pencil color, and colored pencil. Most of my works are focused on the realistic face expressions, face sketches, which are also called portraits, as I am fascinated with the human face expressions. And also these face expressions are not just only expressions, they actually convey messages, emotional messages, that how a person feels. Not only this, the face expression is nowadays very important because it is taking place as emotional recognition, face emotional recognition in the human computer interaction field too, through which the human computer interaction scientists will be able to recognize the face expressions through the devices, and then this further field will help most of the many patients and medical fields in the crime fields and all. Also, I enjoy creating political arts because it allows me to express my thoughts, my feelings, my hopes, my beliefs against what is wrong, what is going on with the situation, the political situation within the country. And the painting that I will be presenting today are important as to show my passion and my journey, my affection, and the effects that the current political situation in Afghanistan that put on my countrymates as well as me myself. And this lead. As well as let me remind you people that the darkest of the times, even in the darkest of the times, there is always hope and beauty. And so let's begin my presentation. First foremost, I have an oil color, which will be I will be showing to you. This is an oil color in which I have presented that what Afghan women need and what they want from the current government. Every Afghan woman, she needs to pursue education, needs their freedom of speech, freedom of walking, talking, what they want. And that's why I have made this picture, because the current government, Taliban, has restricted Afghan girls from the education. Even our 6-year children are not allowed to go to the school for their schooling system. Next, I have sketched Fatima Amiri. She is one of our Hazara daughters in Afghanistan. She is our pride daughter. She lost her one eye during the injuries of Kaj and suicide. It was a suicidal attack. She lost her eyes, but still she managed to get into the Concord examination, as well as she scored with 363 and got admission into the computer science field. She does not only prove that she is strong, but also she motivated all the Afghan girls to stay strong, to believe in their dreams. This is another my political artworks in which I have mentioned my feelings, like when the previous government was also from Afghanistan, and the Taliban is also from Afghanistan, but they all are considering Afghanistan as their own country, but they are, for their selfish aims, just taking apart and divides our country into many several pieces, and ruins the future of many Afghan girls and many Afghan children. This is another of my pencil sketches. In this pencil sketch, it was actually a competition in my art gallery. So they announced that there will be still work art competition if you want to participate. So I participated, and after 2 hours of work, I just drew this. And in the final, when the results were announced, I took the 2nd position for my still works. This is a very beautiful still work, and it is a live working, in which the shadows have been put so beautifully, and each shadow is mentioned with every line, and it is drastically looking so beautiful, as well as it is showing how it is how real it is. This is my pencil color work. In this pencil color work, I have shown that the love of a mother towards a children. Even everyone in the world leaves your hand, but your mother does not leave your hand. I especially whenever I feel I am in danger, so my mother calls me that where are you, Farzana? Are you good? Are you feeling bad? What happens to you? This artwork shows the sincerity, the pure love that a mother has for its children. This is my next pencil color work. In this pencil color work, I have tried my best to put every color as beautifully possible and bring out the real structure of this special goat, and express the beauty of the nature that we have around our world. This is my watercolor painting. In watercolor painting is very important when you want to learn for oil color painting. Before that, you must learn watercolor painting in order that you should your hands should get experience with the brushes. When your hands will get experience with the brushes, then after that you will be able to draw with the oil painting. So this is one of the best my best watercolor paintings. This shows and the emotions of how a kind gesture helps others when you help others, as well as the structure of hands when you pick up an apple. As we all know that flowers are the symbols of love, so this watercolor painting shows the love, emotions, and beauty of love that we express through flowers. This is my one of charcoal works. I worked on this charcoal works. It took me about 2 hours to do this. As I said that I'm very attached to the expressions. As we all see that this lion shows the roaring, and I tried my best to put all those emotions and draw all the lines as beautifully as possible, and to show the roaring of a tiger, and it feels, and from seeing towards its eyes, we just feel that how much angry this lion is. This is my last pencil color sketch. And as I mentioned before, that I am very I am very enthusiastic in face expressions, in emotions. As you can see, that's the face of this this face of this girl shows calmness as well as mystery, and if you see towards the details, you will see that how the texture of the hat has been displayed, how the shadows in the upper eyelids have been displayed, how those emotion has been displayed with the eyes, how those shadows has made how those shadows have made this art piece a very beautiful art piece. Towards the end of my presentation, I would like to again thank Mem Kartizina, Mem Qaisra, and Mem Raphaelle, Sir Cocker, and the team. Thank you so much. Thank you for providing us this opportunity, and all those who have been listening, who had supported me. I thank all and everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you for your patience. If you have any questions, thank you. I would like to take your questions.
Thank you very much. We'll come back to the main room now. Okay. Yeah. Farzana, if you could maybe unshare your presentation, that would be great. But whilst you're doing that, let me thank you, Farzana, for having presented us your beautifully skilled and expressive artwork, and also for reminding us that in the darkest of times, there's always hope and beauty, which we can see in your artwork. and also for presenting just through your artwork further strong Afghani women like Fatima Amina, who I hadn't heard of before. So thank you very much for that. And I have one small question. I was wondering how your background in computer science influences your artwork, if it does in any way. I think you mentioned it at the beginning of your presentation, but maybe you want to tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, I'm not only, I don't only believe that in the physical artworks that the cultural way of art showcasing your emotions, but I also believe that in the digital world, like I want to take and pursue arts not only in the physical world but also in the digital world. So that's why I have chosen the computer science field. So in order to take and make contributions in the digital world and pursue in the graphic designing field, as it relates both my skill and as well as my computer field. So I want to make contributions, future contributions in this field. So as well as I want to tell that my last year, my final year project was about how to make how to make a website, an e-commerce website where all the artists will be showcasing their showcasing their artworks. They will do exhibitions, and as well as they will buy they will buy artworks from the other artists, as well as how the clients will be able to approach them.
Wow, that sounds absolutely fantastic. So it's not just artwork through computer science, but you're using your computer science background as a platform as well. That's wonderful. Thank you very, very much. We will now go on to our third presenter, who is Marwa Shahraz. Please go ahead. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I am Marwa Shahraz. I hope are all doing well. First of all, I'm sorry about my English. Please forgive me if I made a mistake. I'm Marwa Shahraz, 19 years old, self-taught artist. I have been interested in painting since I was a child. I want to show the beauty of my country with my paintings, and I also want to defend my rights and other young girls through my paintings. And I'm also an artist who specializes in creating captivating and thought-provoking paintings. I'm so happy to be here today among you guys to share my passion for art and creativity from Afghanistan. About my art, from the moment I pick up a paintbrush, I'm transported into a world where colors dance and emotions come alive on a canvas. Each stroke of my brush is a reflection of my innermost thoughts and feelings, a way for me to communicate with the world around me. Through my art, I strive to evoke a sense of wonder and the curiosity, inviting viewers to explore the depths of their own imagination. About this picture, you can see what youth as engulfed this land with girls not going to school. For a father, his daughter is dearer than his life. Yes, the father is the girl's only hope. She takes refuge in him and all the hardship of life. Now that these doors are closed, what can a father say to his daughter except a shame? Know that you embraced a father in front of his daughter and broke the heart of thousands of girls. I painted this picture from the pen of father of the land. Next, please. This is my favorite painting. I painted from my dreams. Like imagine one day with Yar Tajik in Nuristan, with Pashtun dress, Panshiri hat, Hazaragi jewelry, dancing on romancing robot. Yoruba music. It's called Home, where you feel safe and love, free and beautiful. Next, please. And this one, this painting of mine is like a hope for me. I look forward to the day when I can highlight the face of freedom with colors, the day when I can put my thoughts and ideas on the roof of the world, and my paintings become a moment of freedom. Next. This painting of mine expresses the pain of Afghan women. I'm an Afghan woman. A lady named Azadi lifted us up to the sky with a ball and a strap and a helicopter and hit the ground twice. The other, with his sinister and backward ideas, plunged us into the depth of the earth. It was me, and it was the embrace of the homeland and the two poles that always pulled me toward it. In all this Tunisian, not only did we hate to survive, but it has become very difficult for me and other women to continue living with this tired body and soul. Next. The last and most interesting painting. This is the story of an Afghan man in love who lives in Shahri Kona and tells, I want to snow and snow so much that no one could stand the cold. But what does winter know? That I have spring flower at home. And he compared his wife to a spring flower in here. And at the end, through my artwork, I hope to shed light on the struggle faced by our community, and spark conversation. I'm so sorry, that lead to positive change. And I hope that my art resonate with you on a deeper level and inspire you to see the world thoughts and a different lens. Let us come together to appreciate the power of art and reflecting our reality and inspiring action. And done. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very, very much. You are indeed very, very inspiring, and your painting's so expressive. I have a question about your use of colour, because I noticed that 2 or 3 of your paintings were incredibly colourful, and some of them, like the last one you showed, or the second to last one, or the where like this one are quite the colors are very different, and they both evoke very, very different emotions in me when I look at them. So not just obviously through the motif that they are depicting, but through your use of color. And I was wondering if you could tell us a little bit about that, about your intentions with the use of color.
Yes, I always want to share the pain of Afghan people in my paintings, and the colors is also about these pains. That this burqa, the color is blue, and I draw it for that. And the Afghanistan map is color black, red, and green. And when Taliban comes, the Afghanistan look like a black country. And this is for this. And the red colors is like a how you can say the pin, like the pin. I'm sorry about my English. I'm so sorry.
No, it's great. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. And there's obviously a great difference here, and that brings across completely different atmosphere. Yeah, through the different use of color. Absolutely.
Yes, this picture is like a hope for me.
Yeah, thank you very much again. Wonderful.
Thank you for the.
You're welcome. We'll now go on to our fourth and already final presentation today. Qaisra Shahraz from Mazar Sharif in Afghanistan will now present her artwork.
Hello everyone, I hope all of you fine.
Yes, thank you. We can hear you very well. Thank you.
Okay, sorry. No, stop sharing. I'm so sorry about the problems right now.
That looks fine.
My name is Qaisra Shahraz. My father's name is Asadullah. I was born in Mazar from Afghanistan and 9 May 2000. I complete high school on 2019 in one of a high school in Mazar Sharif city. And after education and graduation high school, I to get one course, the painting, and I started the painting on there. Then I examination the university, and come I government the one of university in Bach province. The name of university is journalism. But I cannot to study my lesson and finish it that because Taliban come in Afghanistan and do not to uh, uh, not to like to get going school and university. Then uh, um, then I started the painting in my homes, and I painting different types. In 2000, the government of Afghanistan finally in 2024, the Taliban only allowed the female of continue studying about the medical, and I started study the dentist part, and now I'm studying mediation part of medical. Now I want to speak my heart. And this painting is about the miniature and calligraphy. Is the first painting. I drawing that with pencil, and I complete to 1 week. No, not 1 week. 3 and to 2021. And after that, I mentioned it calligraphy all together in these paintings, and then second my painting. This painting is presented the Islamic buildings of study and all represent the beautiful landscapes of our homelands. I finished it in 2 months in 2022. I completed that. And the second paintings is my drawing miniature with calligraphy with color pencils, and I love the miniature. Do you have us? Because my internet connection is slowly.
We can hear you. We can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. This painting is miniature and calligraphy, and it's done with color. this painting was finished on one mount by using different colors. Using different colors and skills in the name Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. You can see that. And the last painting, that's mine. My paintings speak for itself. And that's why I draw it, that because girls have not to go and right to education is the signs of the promise governments and Afghan leaders is cheating their because of the Olympics was done in 2023 and completed in 2 weeks, and that's finished. Thank you. And I'm so sorry about my speaking because it's not great. Thank you so much, Anna.
Well, thank you very much. We could very much understand you, so that's great as well. Thank you. You presented, I'd say, in your paintings 3 different styles that I could see there, and all of them show a huge amount of detail, or an eye for detail. I was wondering if your experience or what you like about the calligraphy, if that kind of gets transferred into your other drawings as well.
Yeah. Sorry, ma'am, I don't understand your questions.
Don't worry if you don't. I was just wondering if your interest for calligraphy, which obviously has a lot of detail in it, if what you do there, if it's the same as what you do in your other drawings. So if there is influence of the calligraphy of the Minotauri in your other paintings, in your other artwork.
Yeah, it's different. My other pen. In the first when I started course, I drawing like face, on nose, so like do 3 flowers. When I started the Minotauri on calligraphy, it's I love that. It's how can I say? When I drawing that, I saw me. I don't know. How can I to share with you? Comfortable for me. This
Right.
because I choose
Yeah.
painting. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I can choose the different skills in my mind and in the paper.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't want to copy in others' pictures. Someone's every person's to drawing the face and other and the different places, but the Minotauri and the colony name is different in the paintings. Is the difference is that to choose it my mind and the different flowers we can choose it in the name, and you all see the Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, the color paintings like this.
Thank you very much. Yeah, so thank you very much, and we've come to the end already of our 4 fascinating presentations with all this beautiful, skilled artwork from Amna, Farzana, Marwa, and Saima. We would have time now for questions. So if you would like to put your questions in the webinar chat, I will then read them out, and then our artists can answer them for you.
Raphaelle, if you got any more question to ask?
I don't, for myself. I don't. I can read a couple of the comments that were given in the chat.
Maybe I can ask a question?
Yes,
Ask
please,
the
please.
ladies.
Yes.
Ask the ladies what project they're working on now. What are they painting at this moment in time?
So, who would like to start? What are you working on at this moment in time?
Would you repeat the question once again, ma'am?
What are you working on right now? What is your current project that you're doing now?
Sorry.
What painting are you painting?
I'm painting. Should I start?
Yes, please.
There is a picture of Joker. A girl has, a girl has converted herself to into a Joker. So I have that picture. So I will convert that into pencil color, and I will I'm doing the work of that because I liked how the hair was a portrait in the image. So that will look so beautiful in pencil color.
Thank you. Wonderful. Who else would like to contribute? What is your next painting, drawing, sketching project? Amna.
Yes, about my painting. My painting is all my painting is about women. I think I'm a few feminists, and all of them are about Afghan women, especially. And this painting is also a woman with one talib. I work on it, and there is a gun, and there is lots of birds like this. Yeah. The messages also other ones like they want freedom.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So you're continuing to spread the message through your art.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyone else?
Sorry,
Yeah.
ma'am, can I possibly share my one of and the incomplete artworks?
Yes, please do. Please do. Oh, so is it on your wall?
Oh, that's great.
Wow. Wow, thank you. So that's on your wall as well. Wow, thank you very much.
Because it is, my dream to get my diploma, to achieve the highest as possible as I can in my life.
Mm-hmm. I think that goes on unless I think everybody's talking, or who else would like to say what they're currently working on? I think Marwa and Saima, you'd like to as well?
We have got a question.
We do,
Yeah.
don't we? Which kind of goes in the direction of the goals and dreams. We have Lexby from Pittsburgh in the US, who is a counselling grad student, and they are asking, they're going to write a cultural counselling piece about this panel. And the question is, what would you hope for your future? What are your goals? I know, Amna, you've partly answered that, but for the others, Saima, if you want to, what are your hopes and what are your goals in the future?
Can I say?
Please do, yes, please do.
Okay. In the future, I want to finish it my journalism faculty, and I different paintings drawing that, and I want to go to different countries and to see my cultures in Afghanistan cultures with the like to journalism. I love journalism that's cause I can't share it my cultures with other persons, and I share it with drawing with the different scales and about that. And I want to go the countries and study the different drawing on the earth. That's my mind and my aim. Thank you.
Thank you. Who else would like to share their hopes and goals? Yeah, Amna.
Yes, about me, I'm inspired. It's not clear for me because I'm self-taught artist until now, and inshallah, I wanna continue my education in this part. I wanna have another bachelor in art, and it's not clear for me because I don't know which type of art I like more. But when I saw the artists, I like Van Gogh and Picasso more than everyone. I like their work, and they are my model, and I follow them nowadays. But it's because their work is like this. They don't want to have a clear personality. They just wanna it's like this, that they wanna reach or receive their message by the something that when we see their artwork, when we see at the first time, we don't know what is this, we can't know the meaning of this work, and it's the beauty of this these two artists' work, and I love it, and I wanna follow them because of this. Yes.
Thank you. Farzana or Marwa, do you want to add anything? Yeah, Farzana.
Yes, ma'am. Currently, I'm planning for my master's in the field of computer science. So I'm trying for the foreign countries where they will give me the opportunity to do my master's in the field of computer science, as well as they will help me out for my artworks. And my future goal is like to using my knowledge of computer science field and make contribution in the art world, in the digital art world.
Thank you. Wow. Yeah, Marwa, would you like to add anything?
Yes. I want to be a designer to change my drawings to the real and show them my paintings like Afghani trees to in real life and in different way. And this is my really hope. And I'm also work on it.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's what you're working on now as well. And
Yeah.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Wonderful. I think we have one more question. I think Amna has already answered it a little bit for herself as well. Which artists inspired you to become such creative artists now?
I don't know.
Yeah, Marwa?
I don't know.
Okay, don't worry, no problem. You can have. Sorry, I thought you wanted to answer. Did anyone else?
I've got a question or two.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, ladies, one of the things that the audience is always very interested in, what is life like for women artists in Afghanistan at the moment? Are you openly able to share your work, display it, sell it, meet together as artists? And then two of you have actually left Afghanistan and are now settled in Pakistan. So share a little bit of that journey, if you don't mind.
Sure. I live in Afghanistan, Kabul, and this situation for Afghan girls is not very good. And I'm maybe for 1 week I'm not go out from home, and this is so difficult for me. And I want to work at home and make some hobby for myself. And I hope that one day I can go out with no how I can say um, I don't know how I can say, but this is so difficult for Afghan girls.
Thank
Yes,
you very much for sharing.
And yes, I want to talk about my experience in Taliban period. I had exhibition and Taliban period by their permission at all. But you know, it wasn't allowed to share the face, the human face or the animal face. We had just one permission to share just one bird. If one bird, and if one of the leader of the Taliban allowed this, it's okay. But if he didn't, it's not okay to share them. And because of this, you know, because one day exhibition, art exhibition or painting exhibition, we got so treated from the Taliban side. We received some calls, some message like this, because this was shared in television, shared in media. Because of this, they treat us in. It was so bad, you know, as a artist and as a woman artist, it's right like a risk to live in Afghanistan. It's a risk, yeah. It is. It's so dangerous to live in Afghanistan for women. I think in Afghanistan everything is like this, and we made you so unsafe because of said sorry. Because the story of Afghanistan, all the story of Afghanistan are safe, I think. And we can't, when we talk about, when we want to talk positive, I don't know what to talk. Because all things, especially for women, it's like this. It's so sad. And maybe we make you and said all the team, I'm so sorry for that. If I made this, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing as well. Farzana and Saima, would you like to share your experiences?
Yes, about in Afghanistan. When come Taliban in Afghanistan, living for girls is very difficult. They are not can study in a school, in university, courses, different courses. When we are go to university in the Taliban time, we are should to drawing the like burqa, and we when we are don't have any burqa, we are not can go in university. And the Taliban times we are have an expedition in Mazar City with boys and girls together. We are sharing our painting for people in Mazar City. And the second, we are don't allow it to share our painting for the people. And then we are not to join it in our courses in the class. It's very difficult for women, Afghan women. That's all.
Thank you so much. Would anyone else like to add? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. During 2021, it was 14 August, so I was too hopeful for the situation of Afghanistan that there will be no downfall, nothing will happen. But suddenly, on the 15th August, I heard about the Kabul downfall, and that made me that broke my heart too deeply. I was crying every day, and my friends used to be consoling me. They were saying that they were giving positive hopes that nothing will happen if the current government come as well. There will be nothing, we will all be fine. So I was just so much worrying about everybody, my family, each and everyone. aunts, relatives, everyone in the Afghanistan, that what will happen to them. Then after that, when the current government came into working, what happened that they forced a law that those who are traveling, they will be having a male beside them. So it was a hard situation. Every time we wanted to visit to Afghanistan, we had to ask our brothers to come to take us to Afghanistan. And every time we wanted to be back to Pakistan for studying reasons, so they have to travel along our side. That was too harsh, and that's why if you don't if you can believe me, so you know, this has been 2 years that I have not visited my family due to the reason that the situation is hard, as well as most of the times they ask why you are going for what field you are going. As the mentality of Taliban is not about computer fields, and they just only prefer the religious knowledges over the computer fields, scientific knowledges. So they want us not to go for these fields. While I have these dreams, I have my own future, I have my own hopes to make my own contributions for my society, for my girls, for my future society, and as well as within the dream that I hold, that to make contribution in the art world. So I cannot leave that one. That makes me sometimes so much scared, as well as sometimes so hopeless, that what will happen to my future. And sometimes sometimes I get too much emotional, that these things affect my studies, even affect my mental health sometimes. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing, for being so honest about your situation. And I think I speak for everyone here when I share Farhad's comment to the rest of you to finish this this panel. Farhad says, really an amazing presentation by our Afghan girls who are working hard in this difficult times to secure a bright future, not only for themselves, but also inspiring other Afghan women who are struggling. So thank you very much for having done this today, and for what you're doing in your lives. And yeah, thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you so much for this inspiring presentation. My heart goes to you, girls. Amazing work, honestly. It's such a so a message here, a sweet message in the comments. I'm going to read it out. It's from one of our own MACFEST artists. Really an amazing presentation by our Afghan girl who are working hard in these difficult times to secure a bright future, not only for themselves. You read that out, didn't you? Yeah.
But there's another message. Hanan says they are warriors, women.
Yeah, agreed. Totally agreed. Yeah. So, well, talking about hopes, let's hope things will be very different in the future. And if not, I wish you all a lot of strength, a lot of courage and inspiration, and that you can carry on despite of circumstances, and you stay safe, and you just feel happy and fulfilled by the art that you're making. It's really amazing. And to those of us who are watching today, we are recording this session. It's being live streamed on Facebook, so you can go to MACFEST page on Facebook to find it. You can also wait a couple of days and then watch it on our YouTube channel. And if you have any questions or requests with regards to this presentation, you can always email MACFEST at hello@macfest.org.uk. Now we've got another event starting very, very soon, in just 45 minutes. literary event with Roxana Gidros. And so if you haven't registered for that event, you can quickly head on to Eventbrite and book your ticket there. And then we've got one last event coming up next weekend, and it's going to be about faith and hijab. And then MACFEST is going live on a tour to Liverpool, Abdullah Quilliam Mosque on the 18th of August. The fee is £10. So, and it's a national tour. So ticket, all the details are on Eventbrite and on MACFEST website. And we've got another tour coming up. So please take a look if you're interested. Right, I did share the link to join the event.
Katarzyna, maybe you can share it in the chat for this.
I did. I have. Yes,
You
I have.
Okay.
I have sent all the links already. So if you take a look.
No, for these people here, just in case they can copy and paste before we leave, in case they've got time to join us at 4 o'clock.
All right. That's going to take at least a couple of minutes.
No, you take care. In the meantime, I want to thank these amazing, amazing women. You've been absolutely terrific. Loved your presentation. You talked very honestly. You talked with passion about your artwork. It's been incredible. And our MACFEST mission has been, particularly mine, is every year we should host our Afghani women artists, particularly in Afghanistan, women we cannot reach, and women who need a platform to share their passion, to share their work, and give them an opportunity. So those of you who are in the audience, please do wait to join us again next year for another group of 4 amazing women artists from Afghanistan. Raphaelle, who's joined us from Germany. Raphaelle, you've been absolutely terrific in this panel. Thank you so much for hosting. And of course, Katarzyna, as always, my wonderful assistant, and Tom in the background. Thank you guys. So just to mention, thank you to all of you attending on a Sunday, giving up your afternoon. And this is one of our last events, and we're busy planning for next year, and we're hoping you will join us again next week, obviously, for the last one. But then we'll start again in February. So thank you for supporting MACFEST, and we hope we have offered you a fantastic feast of many, many genres of artwork. So thank you again, and assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Katarzyna has put the link there. If you have time, join us to go all the way to Hawaii at 4 o'clock to talk about books. Assalamu alaikum. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.